Now, the Democratic Senator Hillary Clinton has formally ended her bid for the White House and endorsed former rival Barack Obama. Clinton's hopes of becoming the first woman U.S. president faded after Obama clinched the nomination following the final primaries last week. The former First Lady's rally came after a secret meeting with Obama on Thursday night. It is the latest attempt to unite the Democratic Party after a divisive campaign. Clinton's constituency of white, working-class voters, as well as women and Hispanics, could play a crucial role in boosting Obama all the way to the White House. For more details, we're now joined by Tina Richards, Press TV's correspondent. Tina, we're almost clear about the outcome of the Democratic nomination race. Has this long-drawn battle between Mr. Obama and Mrs. Clinton given John McCain any edge in the overall race?
I think actually that it has. During this time, we've had John McCain has had a chance to raise over $21.5 million while Barack Obama and Hillary Clinton were busy spending money and battling it out. So it's definitely given him advantage money-wise, and in America, money does predict a large portion of how the campaigns are run.
And of course, the question now on everyone's mind, will Mr. Obama ask Mrs. Clinton to be his running mate? And if he does so, will she accept the offer?
I think that with all of the contention between them and the way that Barack Obama runs his campaigns is so different from the way that Senator Hillary Clinton ran her campaign, I don't see that the two would coincide. The fact that he has now removed pressure from the Democratic Party to select her, she is now backing off from her urge and her push to become the vice president. I really don't see that she would be on the list for VP. They will say she's on the list, but I see that there's many other candidates that better suits Barack Obama's style than Hillary Clinton. So I think sometime in July, we'll probably see an announcement on a vice presidential candidate, and it won't be Hillary Clinton.
Tina, update us on the maths, the delegate count in the Democratic race, and when the remaining superdelegates will probably make up their minds.
Well, they're all streaming in, and I think that a large majority of them will be streaming in, and now that she has officially suspended her campaign. The delegate count, really after he reached the 2,118 delegate count, anything after that is simply a buffer. It really doesn't matter. For all intents and purposes, the Democratic primary is over. So unless something unexpected happens, which is what Hillary Clinton has hinted at with some of her speeches prior to this. But for all effects, whether it's 2,118 or 2,500, the Democratic nominee has been selected.
And finally, Tina, in light of Mr. Obama's hawkish speech in the latest AIPAC meeting, how would you characterize the difference between Republicans and the Democrats in terms of foreign policy issues, especially as regards Iran?
Well, Barack Obama has been giving a lot of confusing messages. At some point in the early part of his campaign, he gave speeches and debates indicating that he really wanted to move forward on diplomacy, especially with Iran. The latest AIPAC speech has indicated something very contrary to what his prior promises were. I did a lot of stories on Barack Obama leading up to this, and he gained a lot of support in this area from people that really appealed to the wanting diplomacy. And so we'll have to see whether he switches back to his prior to his AIPAC, or whether this is the course that he's going to continue down. At this point, a lot of supporters are very confused about these mixed messages.
Press TV's correspondent Tina Richards in Washington, D.C.
Well, live from Iran's capital.